We'll start off with the away team, which is Navy, and their big advantages are mainly with the line, as they have a quality pass protection versus a rather poor pass rush of Army. So they should have all day in the pocket to pass when they do pass. And unlike Army, they actually do pass from time to time. So that is something. What is also something is that they have a good run blocking talent versus a poor run defense of Army. So there they have another advantage. They will have time in the pocket to pass. They'll have space to run. That's pretty good. What's also nice is that Blake Horvath, their quarterback slash running back, is PFF's number one quarterback rusher. So he has a great proficiency to run. And that's why I said he's part running back, because there definitely are times where he is another running back, basically. But he can also throw the ball a little bit. Not tremendously, but somewhat. And what is going to be his main target, believe it or not, is his fullback, technically, Eli Heidenreich. He is a good runner versus, again, a poor run defense, but he's a great wide receiving option as well. He's mainly going to be covered by linebackers, I would say. So he's going to be covered by good linebackers, not great ones in coverage. So he's going to have the edge there. And it's going to be interesting to see. I haven't watched Navy this year basically at all. So I don't know exactly what it looks like with Heidenreich, but I can imagine he is very successful because, to cite PFF again, he had a 94 receiving grade, which is outstanding. That's elite, very elite wide receiving numbers. So he can really get it done as a receiver. And for that to be the case out of the backfield a lot of the time, that's going to be interesting. Shifting to Army now, they have the advantage at quarterback because they have a stud quarterback in Bryson Daly, who is better than the quality quarterback in Blake Horvath. There is levels to it, and I would say Daly is just a higher end option than Horvath. They play very similarly in that they're both run first guys. I would also say Daly is a little bit superior as a passer, though, in the very rare instances where he does pass. But that's arguable because Navy is passing almost 50% of the time, Army's passing about 15% of the time. So that's pretty insane for the discrepancy. Another advantage for Army is that they have elite run blocking. I'm talking maybe the best in the nation versus a good run defense. You need an absolutely stacked run defense to stop Army, and Navy does not have that. So that's going to be rather problematic. But they may be able to sell out and have greater success than we would imagine. That is a possibility. It's just you would feel a lot more secure going into this game if you knew that Navy had that super high end run defense. Another reason they need that super high run defense is because Noah Short, the running back for Army, is great. So that is superior to the good but not great run defense of Navy. I don't think there's too much explaining needed there. It's just Short is, again, a higher level than what Navy has to stop him. Shifting to the defense now, this is going to sound weird, but they have Army, that is, has a fair cornerback in Jaden Mays. He's not great. He's all right. But he is superior to any below average Navy wide receiver. Navy doesn't have receiving talent. That is why they're so reluctant to pass, but they still do. So when they do, it's going to be a problem because Mays is more talented than who he's going to be matched up against. So if Army plays a lot of man coverage in this game, that'll be a problem for Navy because there's just a talent gap between the defenders for Army and the receivers for Navy. That's pronounced 2 with the mid cornerback Donovan Platt, who is also greater than the poor Navy wide receivers. So there is again a discrepancy in talent. That's 2 corners for Army that are definitively better than what Navy has at receiver. That's pretty alarming because Navy is probably going to just have 2 wide receivers on the field most times. So that's a bit scary. You may be able to put together then who I'm leaning here, and you are correct if you think I'm going with Army. I think they're just a more balanced and overall talented team than what Navy is. Army has the superior quarterback. They have a better running back, which matters a ton in this game. And they have a good pass defense, which I would say Navy is going to run the rock about as much as they ever have. But they're still going to have to pass from time to time, and that's going to be very difficult. Those are my thoughts on the game. Be sure to let me know what yours are in the comment section, and also be sure to like and subscribe for more football content.